Dear parents, pupils and staff, cum bater uku shila ata anela jane aripatesta. Says de di buginge jakun da ku anishter. I tu le me reke bilim kunem kutaktemun. Jane oku je la basha mus olen je tis tikte a kelsin. Alas, my spoken Kazakh is much poorer than I would wish, despite many hours of practice. So this first part of the speech was actually very daunting for me. However, the importance of learning other languages in today's modern world is so crucial for both of us and our children's success. I will now revert back to English, a language which is much more comfortable for me. I apologize to the Kazakh teachers for my poor pronunciation. I am a poor student. As we start a new academic year together, I'm delighted to join as new headmaster to this wonderful school, to replace Mark Smith, who has done such a fine job over the last academic year. I extend my thanks to him and to all the staff for their hard work and commitment. Since I arrived in Nur-Sultan earlier this month, my family and I have been marveling at the amazing buildings and visiting many locations as we've started to get to know this wonderful city. Whilst we are not new to living in Kazakhstan, we very much look forward to learning about this area of the country and, of course, meeting so many more members of our Haileybury community. The year 2020 has been difficult for most people across the globe. Our normal lives have been disrupted and all aspects have been impacted by the COVID pandemic. Whilst we are hopeful that Kazakhstan is recovering from the impact, we must be vigilant to ensure the safety of our community. Whilst I'm delighted to read in recent academic journals that children have a very low risk of infection, as parents, we need to feel confident that as a school, we have made the learning environment for our children our most precious commodity as safe as possible. At Haileybury, we have worked tirelessly over the summer, installing a whole array of safety devices, such as UV air filtration systems, temperature checks, and hand sanitizers. As well as the physical devices, we've totally revised our cleaning protocols, implemented a new bubble learning system, and carefully devised a timetable to ensure that pupils in each of their learning bubbles will remain in a safe environment. This has all been based on the advice from local and national authorities, including the World Health Organization. Some of our pupils have all re-entered the school today, and it was a joy to see them. A school is only a collection of rooms without the children who make up such an important part of a school's character. We have carefully planned staggered return to ensure that all our pupils feel safe and comfortable with our new arrangements. Parents, particularly those of younger pupils, if you can help support us so that your children feel safe as they enter this new school, that would be so much appreciated. While much of what we have focused on in recent times has been of the COVID pandemic, we must not ignore the achievements of our pupils who have undertaken public examinations courses this year. Our IB graduates have achieved the highest scores we have ever received, all gaining the necessary qualifications for their university place, both within Kazakhstan and globally. Our pupils have gained access to prestige Russell Group universities with an average IB grade score of 7 points higher than the global average. A superb achievement and acknowledgement of our successful teaching and learning under these challenging circumstances. We must also recognise the success of our IGCSE results, being the highest the school has ever achieved, with over 62% of our pupils achieving A star and A grades, and 86% A star and B. In comparison to similar private schools internationally and within the UK, this would place us within the top 120 schools. We should once again acknowledge the strength of the academic learning the school has provided with our online learning provision. We must now look ahead. Challenge will continue to face us, but our resilience, resourcefulness and perseverance, which has held our community strong, will see us through the next challenges. We welcome our younger pupils to the school and hope that in the future, when we are allowed, our senior school pupils can join us. We are ready and waiting for them to come. Finally, parents, I must thank you for being the unsung heroes of the past few months. You have been teachers, advisors, as well as parents, and I'm sure you have all developed skills as you have supported the learning of your children. Speaking as someone who has never taught younger children before, trying to support Louis, my 7-year-old son, over the summer term, I learnt new skills. But I also came to appreciate the challenges of being a junior school teacher. We must now strive and look forward. In the words of William James, it is our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task which more than anything else will affect its success to outcome. We are a great school, a successful school, and it is a privilege for me to be part of this community. We will now start the celebration of Knowledge Day with our annual bell ringing.